And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? I hope you guys can see me good. Okay, this should be better. What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What is going on, you guys? I'm here live from the ATL, okay? Um, I'm trying to make. I should have just did a check on this lighting before. I think this is better. I think it's better this way. Make sure. Yeah, it's better that way. Can y'all? Is this better? Because it looked like it was completely dark in here, even though I got on Jamar's light and I also have on this his ring light too. So hopefully this is better. Okay, hopefully this is better. Hope you guys can see me better now. Um, but yeah, we're here. We're here. We're here. Now, let me let you guys know. I don't really have any church announcements really, but let me let you guys know a few things, right? Well, two things. Um, let's go into basketball wise now. That comes on tonight, but I'll be out tonight. Okay, I got a little date. So I'm gonna be out tonight. So, however, I'll be doing my basketball wives live tomorrow morning, okay? Because I'm gonna be out today. So I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight. Love and hip hop, I gotta make my thumbnail for it and my link and all that good stuff for that because I won't be able to do it Tuesday night because we'll probably be out again. So Wednesday, I'll be able to do it Wednesday morning. So that's really how it's going to go. A lot of these lives that I have to do for these shows will be done the next morning. Okay. And whatever's going on in the blogs, I'm going to try my best to give you guys a Yes for the Mess live or a Yes for the Mess, pre-recorded video or whatever. Just trying to keep you guys, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But however, that's pretty much all that I got right now to let you guys know about as far as what I'm doing with my channel. And also, I guess I can wait. I guess I can hold off on the who was wrong in Young Fresh and New stuff because that's way to the weekend. So I'll probably start promoting this week's episodes of Young Fresh and New and Who Was Wrong probably around Wednesday. But y'all seem to enjoy the one that I did with Shay Renee, which came out yesterday. I love that girl. That's one of my favorites. Okay, so make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. And I think you guys like the Young Fresh and New episode with Harvey on it as well. That was one of my favorite ones to do alongside JB Says What. So yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. So we're about to go ahead and get into today's mess. You guys already know that with every live, the goal is to get to 100 plus people in the chat. And we are halfway there. Okay, I know it ain't really much to talk about, but I found a couple of things to talk about. We're gonna talk about a few things, and hopefully I sound good because I know my mic is up. I know I'm probably loud as hell, but y'all will let me know how the sound is. Hopefully I sound crystal fucking clear. Okay, now this is what we're going to do. Okay, now we're gonna start off with the viral story. Okay, we're gonna start off with that. And I felt like talking about this because again, I used to work at Dollar General. Everyone that's watched me from the beginning knows that I used to work at Dollar General. However, it's a lady, it was a lady in here. She said she quit her job after her coworkers allowed her to get stomped out by an angry customer in some steel-toed boots, okay? Because he has a reputation and people are afraid of him. She said nobody called 911 for her. She be having seizures. She's not even supposed to be working like that, but she's trying to provide for her child. So we're going to get into this video, and then after we watch the video, of course, I'm going to give my thoughts on said video, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
Break, and the store was packed full of people. When I came off break, one of the managers was outside the store and asked to speak to me. So I went outside and she was discussing something with me that was going on with her and management, her problems with management. Okay. While I was listening to her and her problems with management, the other manager, assistant manager, or key holder, whichever one position that she hold, she was inside the store running the cash register. Remind you, I had just came off a break. Okay. She came outside of the store and she had like 3 set of keys in her hand. When she had the keys in her hand, it was a man at the ice machine waiting on ice. Okay. She instructed me. She turned around and she asked me, "Hey, Renee, are you on break?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm off break." She said, "Okay, fine. You need to go inside and get on the register." I said, "Okay, yes, ma'am. No problem. I will." Okay. As I went inside to get on the register to help the other customers, I went back and I asked her what was her numbers because I wasn't able to log in on the register. As I proceeded to go back and ask her what was her numbers, I seen that she was irritated and frustrated and upset. She threw the keys in my hand and told me, "Here, don't worry about it. You handle this man. You go handle the ice. I'll go back in the store and get back on the register." Okay. She threw the set of keys in my hand. Remind you, this is like 3 different set of keys, y'all. Okay. I proceeded to the ice machine. I went to the ice machine and I'm trying the locks or whatever to unlock the machine. And I'm like, I don't know which key it is to unlock the machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm new. So I don't know which key it is. The customer that was waiting on the ice started getting aggravated. Okay. He was already upset. Me not knowing that him and the manager that was inside had already had confrontation. They had already had a problem. They had already got into it or whatever had already went on in the store. So the man was already pissed off. Mind you, I had no problem with this. I didn't have nothing to do with this. I just came off a break. So when she threw the keys in my hand, I went to the ice machine and I proceeded to try to unlock the ice machine. I couldn't unlock the ice machine because, like I said, it was 1,000 keys on there. I didn't know which key it was. Okay. The man started yelling at me, telling me, "Adios. You need to get the fuck back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, you need to take your fat ass back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, seem like you don't even need to be motherfucking working here." I'm like, "Sir, I'm new. Don't talk to me like that while I'm trying to help assist you. I'm new. I don't know which key it is. I'm sorry, but I don't. Don't talk to me like that. You're not going to disrespect me and then expect me to help you." So I turned around. While me and him was arguing, he pushed me and then punched me. Me? I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend myself. Man or woman, I'm going to defend myself. I've been with men for domestic violence. I've been through domestic. Once I learned how to fight for myself, I told myself I would never let nobody else put their hand on me, period. I don't care what's going on. I taught myself to defend for myself. So as this man pushed me, I did punch him back. Yes, I did. Once I punched him back, he pushed me on the ground beside the ice machine and started stomping me with his steel toe boots. Now, mind you, the key holder that was working there, the manager that was working there, the people that was there, everybody was outside the store, y'all, and they stood there and watched this man stomp me with his steel toe boots until he wouldn't stop, until I can finally get him off of me. Look at my body, my legs. Look at my legs. My leg, my face is swollen. And I got to explain this to my child. But like I said, I defended myself because that's what I was taught to do. Not only that, the employees didn't help. Then nobody helped. They stood there because his name is Desmond Pollard. Yes, Desmond Pollard, Big Des. Everybody scared of Big Des, whoever he is. Yes, I know him because I'm from Kingston. He's from Kingston. That's the only way I know of him. I've never disrespected him. I've never had no problems with him. However, that's why they say they didn't step in it, because it was Big Desmond. That's why, Big Desmond Pollard. Okay, the thing about it is, didn't nobody even stop to call the police. I had to call the police myself. After I called my mama, and them to come help me. Mind you, I have seizures. I don't supposed to be working, but I was trying because I have to provide for my child. But mind you, I don't supposed to work at all, but I was trying because I have to provide for my child. And this man stomped me to death over a bag of ice, and the employees stood there. They stood there. And now that I'm trying to get the police involved, don't nobody want to say nothing. I came off a break. and the store was packed full of people. When I came off break, one of the managers was outside the store and asked to speak to me.
Okay, you guys. So, um, oh God, this is a lot to start this thing off with. Okay, so this was the lady. Her name was Michelle. That's her name. And this happened at a Laurel, Mississippi Dollar General, right? Um, so first of all, the whole situation is messed up. Let's start there. The entire situation is messed up, and there's really no other way to describe it or put it or any other way to even bring it up. That was messed up all the way, completely. Now, I may be a lot of things to people, but one thing that people do know me not to be is a punk. And what I mean by that is there is absolutely, positively no way that I could stand there at work and watch one of my female coworkers get stomped out over some ice. There is no way that I could do that. I don't even think that that would sit right with me to just stand there and watch a woman get beat up by some man over a bag of ice. No. As a guy that grew up in the house with a man that was violent and that would put his hands on my mom, I could never be okay with that. Like, how did those men that work with her are not men to even let that happen? I know that a lot of people be like, that's not my business. I'm not finna get in this. It could turn dangerous. I might get myself hurt in the process. Those are a lot of things that you should think about. So I'm not really mad about that. But my problem with this is, as a man, you should never sit there and allow another man to put his hands on a woman for anything, especially when she's trying to do her job, especially when she's trying to help you out. She's new. When these people go into these Dollar General stores, they don't train us worth a damn. They'll do like a small mustard seed of training and expect us to run with all of that. And we sit there and we have to learn this shit pound for pound by ourselves. What's up, YB? We have to learn that shit pound for pound by ourselves. Despite the little shit that they did try to instill in us, that stuff is not enough. We don't really be knowing what we're doing. We learn this on our own. And then when people come in the store, they don't realize that we're new. So they on us. Then they don't want us to go back and forth with the customers. They don't want us to get rowdy with the customers when the customers get rowdy with us. They do nothing to help us in these situations. And then here we are with a situation like this. And I'm pretty sure that they were looking at her like she was in the wrong. She was supposed to defend herself. But not only was she supposed to defend herself, these motherfucking niggas that worked up in there with her should have been defending her too as a man. Y'all work with her. What was y'all doing? I get it. Dollar General is a small store for most people. It don't be that many people in them store. I mean, working in them stores because Dollar General don't want to pay for the hours. I understand that, but ain't no way in the I could stand there and allow that to happen. Now, let me tell you this again. People hate when I tell stories, but this is related to Dollar General because I used to work there. Long story short, a man tried to actually us me when I worked at Dollar General. My first 2 months there, a man tried to literally us me in the bathroom, and I told them, "Do you think they cared? No. Number one, they laughed. Number two, they made me check that same dude out that just tried to me in the bathroom 10 minutes ago, and nothing happened to that man. Nothing happened." You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw that, that was crazy. That was crazy. I did like two video. I think I did a video about this like a long, long time ago where I told that story where a man like was being overtly friendly with me and asked me where the bathroom was, and I went to the bathroom because I already had to go because I worked up a piss trying to help him out, and I went to the bathroom and this man for whatever reason decided that it was okay for him to grab me on my ass and ask me who was hitting it, and then stuck his tongue in my mouth and tried to push me in the bathroom with him, and I mean in the stall with him, and I said no, and he kept on trying. I had to fight his big ass up off of me all on my lonesome, and I ran out of the bathroom only to run to my management team who laughed at me and made me ring him up. So absolutely not. They do stuff like that at Dollar General. They don't care about us. And we don't. And when I worked at Dollar General, they didn't pay us worth a damn working at Dollar General. Working for Kroger and getting the benefits that I get and the pay that I get. Because let's be clear, people look at it as a grocery store and it's just a petty ass job and we don't get paid shit. Let me tell you something. I get the bag at Kroger alongside with my pension, alongside with the 401k in the medical benefits and everything like that. I gets the bag at Kroger. That's why I ain't left yet. Although I don't want to be there, I ain't left yet because of that. I'm able to go out of town whenever I want to. I'm able to take off whenever I want to. They work with my schedule. So that's why I stay there. However, Dollar General don't pay you shit. They barely have any benefits. The pay is low. And they put so much work on you that they don't want to pay you for. And you deal with people like this. You could have a store like Dollar General and be one person at the register and one person out there on the floor stocking. I know all about it. I was one of the like I was like an assistant, a key holder, a manager at Dollar General. I know how that shit goes. Absolutely not. They don't care about you. Girl, I can tell you another thing about Dollar General. They don't pay, like I said, they don't pay you worth a damn. You get a raise every year. Guess how much the raise is? 25 cents. You get a quarter raise every year at Dollar General. A quarter. What am I supposed to do with a quarter? Yet at Kroger, you get a raise every 6 months. Between $1 to $2 every 6 months as a raise. But at Dollar General, you got to work your ass off for a fucking quarter every year. The They don't care. They don't give about their workers. They don't care. Like that whole story that she told. I'm sure that it happened. I'm sure that there were managers there. I'm sure that there was plenty of workers standing around. Nobody cared. They don't care about their workers at all. Not one bit. They don't give a. I would suggest that anybody not work at Dollar General. I'm telling you. I worked there for 3 damn years straight and dealt with a lot of shit with Dollar General, honey. It ain't worth it. So I don't blame her for quitting. I feel like she needs to sue them because Dollar General has gotten away with mistreating their workers for many, many years. They have. They've gotten away with it for so long. Anybody that works for Dollar General, they never have a good experience with them. Never. And I was there for so long because I got complacent. I wasn't making no damn money. I made enough, but I wasn't making no damn money working there. And I'm pretty sure she wasn't. That motherfucker started you off about 7.25 an hour. You might be good. You might be able to get 8, depending on who's hiring you. You might be able to get $8 an hour to start with. That ain't shit. Then they get paid every week. Your check gonna be close about after taxes, maybe 179 a week. You probably get about $200 a week. Not shit. So, girl, I just feel like at the end of it all, sue them folks. Sue them folks, because you did not deserve that. You can sue them and make and have a whole bunch of Dollar Generals be your own damn Dollar General. That's how I feel. Because a lot of people ask me why didn't I sue them when they allowed me to be to at the workplace. But I wasn't thinking because I was very young when it happened. So I wasn't thinking about that. But yeah, it was whack. Dollar General is a whack place to work. They don't care. And I've watched videos of different managers and stuff on the internet, and they was just talking about how they get a store and it be a mess and then they don't want to help out. That's true. I get that. When I was younger, I worked for this throat store for like 2 years, making 200 weekly and pretty much under the same conditions that you're describing. Exactly. See, people really don't realize that, but they don't pay like those dollar stores and shit like that. They do not pay. I promise you they don't. If you work at a Dollar General, you don't need to be thrift store. I'm sorry, or YB. If you work at a Dollar General, you need to be at least 18, between the ages of 18 to 21 working there. Don't be 35 and up or 25 and up rather working at a damn Dollar General because you ain't making no money there. You can't pay your bills with that shit. I promise you can't. I was at home. Luckily, I was at home and I knew how to manage my money right. But now, working at Kroger and having a second income by doing YouTube, that's how I knew that I was making some money. Because Dollar General wasn't cutting it at all. So yeah. Shout out to Miss Michelle. I hope that she gets what she needs to from this situation. Honestly, she needs to. They keep you right under the legal hours so they don't have to give you full benefits. Period. Okay? Because I never got no benefits working at Dollar General. And I was a part-time worker working full-time hours. Go figure. How are you part-time? How am I part-time, but I'm working 38 hours a week? And sometimes I only have one fucking day off. But I'm supposed to be part-time. You don't want to move me up to full-time. You want me to be part-time, but want to work me to death like I'm a full-time worker. At Kroger, if you part-time, you get 40 hours a week. You just might, if you cutting it down, you just might get 32. But you're gonna get your 40 hours a week. 40 hours. But Dollar General, nah. But we can go ahead and get into the first story of the day, and that is Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, honey. Okay. Kamala Harris has stepped in as Joe Biden has stepped down. Okay. So let's get into it. So he let us know that he will not continue to run for re-election. He said, I believe that it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. Okay. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing, this whole letter, but I'm going to read the bottom. He says, for me, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who has worked so hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and the trust that you have placed in me. I believe today, and I always have, there is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember that we are the United States of America, okay? And so it says, my fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. Okay. Now, once this came out, there was a lot of people who felt some kind of way about Kamala being now the presidential candidate. Now, there's a lot of people who feels mixed about this. Like there are some people who feels like well, she's a woman, they're not going to vote for her, and she's this and she's that, and at this point it's no point to vote or whatever. And there's some people who feels like they may as well just vote for Trump. First of all, I would never vote for Trump. Trump does not see it for people like myself at all. So he would never get my vote. And number two, can we just stop being negative? Just go out and vote. And a lot of the people who's out here complaining don't fucking vote anyway. Like if you don't vote, why are you talking? Like, why are you running your motherfucking mouth? Why are you running your trap if you don't vote anyway? Stop talking. That's how I feel. I'm trying to understand, and I know I'm not a political person. That's why I'm not going to stay on this for too long. But here's my thing. Why do people hate Kamala Harris so damn much? That's the part that I don't understand. What has she done that is so bad that y'all don't want to put her in the damn chair? What is the issue with her? And ain't nobody been able to tell me what their issue is with Kamala Harris. And on top of that, I hate to say this, and I hate being that person, but some black folks is stupid as okay. Some black folks are stupid. And you want to know why? This whole thing with Trump and y'all, and a lot of them saying that, oh, Trump gave us, I'm gonna vote for Trump because Trump gave us a stimulus check. He gave us a check. He did this, he did that, he gave us a check, honey. He gave us a check. But my thing is, Trump didn't give us shit. Trump was the reason why he didn't even take COVID seriously. He said that COVID was a damn hoax. Could have been got rid of COVID a long time ago if it wasn't for fucking Trump. Talking about it was a hoax. He didn't even take it seriously. He didn't even take it seriously. I just don't understand why everybody feels like we like it'd be so crazy when I hear people say, well, Trump didn't do nothing for black people. Trump did more for black folks than Obama did for black folks. All Obama cared about was gay people. He didn't care about blacks. Really? He didn't care about blacks, but he cared about gay people because he gave gay people the right to get married and do whatever they want to do. Gave us rights. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he only cared about gays, but not blacks. I hate when people use that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not supposed to have rights either, but okay. I just feel like at this point, we need to stop complaining and really do something about it. That's how I feel. I think that we just need to just sit here and support this woman and see what she's gonna do for the country. Because anybody is better than Trump. Because are people even talking about like the project 2020, whatever that shit is, that project that he got going on? That is not beneficial to a lot of us. And I feel like that we really need to not take accountability, but really take action and really go to the polls and vote. Because so many people be saying, my vote don't count. My vote don't count. Like, I don't even know what we voting for. It don't matter no way. It does matter. Your vote does matter. A lot of the times when I go vote and the person that I voted for did not win, I don't say that it wasn't my vote that counted. My vote didn't count. I never say that. But even if the person that I voted for did not win, it's absolutely fine. It doesn't make me look at my vote as a lesser. It just didn't happen that way. So it is what it is. Let me look at some of the comments. You're right, but failed to realize that the people she put away was Memphis. She needs to go get the man from Pennsylvania to be her VP. Okay. I'm just curious how everyday felons can get a job based on their criminal history, but the most powerful seat in the world has no issue with a felon as a president. Make it make sense. Thank you so much for that, YB. I agree with that. Y'all don't want it's so hard. And listen, just listen to what I'm finna say now. Don't judge me. But I feel like if a person has paid their debt to society, if they gone to jail, did their time, paid their debt to society, it should not be hard for them to look for work. It should not be hard for them to find work. I feel like after they done their time and paid their debt to society, they should be able to, and once they get out of jail and be a citizen once again with the rest of us, they should be able to find work. I really hate that when they get out of jail, they cannot find work. And so they have to go and do things that's illegal once again. They could get them put right back in jail again because they cannot find legal work because don't nobody want to hire them because they're a felon. But yeah, we had a fucking felon as a president. So it's just they can't get the kind of jobs that they would want to get because they don't want to hire them because they're a felon. That's why a lot of the times back home, a lot of these guys get out of jail and guess what they got to go do? They got to go down to the Nissan plant and get a job. Cause them the only folks that ain't gonna worry about what you did in your past. They gonna hire you whether you're a felon or not. They're gonna hire you at the Nissan plant. They're gonna hire you at those Nissan plants back home. They're gonna hire you at those Nissan suppliers back home because they're gonna hire you whether you're a felon or not. Even Dollar General don't want to give felons no job. Catch that, T, and they don't pay you shit. We just got through talking about that. So it's like we got to make the shit make sense a lot of the times. We really do. So I say all that to say that when it comes time to vote in November, because I'll be in Georgia by then. So I'm pretty sure I might have to do it like that whole absentee vote or going back home just to vote shit. That's been heavy on my brain because it's getting close to the move. But in November, when it's time to vote, please vote for the candidate that's going to go along with your best interests. Please do it because if you don't need to, if you don't vote, I don't need to see nobody who claims that they didn't vote to be on social media talking shit or any of that. Cause I vote. I vote in every damn running. I vote for the president. I vote for the shit, for the state elections, the city election. I vote for all of that. And all that shit counts. So it is what it is. So that's how I feel. So that's pretty much the gist of that. We're gonna move on to the next story. I know that I'm not a political person. I don't pretend to be, but I had to talk about this. So let's move on to the next topic, and it's talking about Kirk and Rasheeda. Now, there's this woman. Someone sent this to me. One of my Scotty Gang members sent this to me, honey, and it was basically a woman reading Rasheeda because if you haven't seen the upcoming what is it? The upcoming previews for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which is coming back tomorrow. We see that Kirk is still fucking Jasmine. That's what we see in the previews, right? Okay, so this woman came out and she just started reading Rasheeda. Now, anybody that knows me knows this. I'm always here for Georgia Prom Dragon. Y'all know I'm always here for that. I don't care who dragging her. As long as you dragging Rasheeda, I'm here for you. We friends. We can folks. We cousins as long as you drag Rasheeda. Cause you know I can't stand Rasheeda ass. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. And we're gonna see what she said, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it because I believe she said everything that was true. But let's listen in.
Saw that episode of Rasheeda talking about she found out Kurt cheating again with the baby mama, the woman that he had the baby on her with. Let me just tell y'all something. Now and then I follow Rasheeda on IG, but now I see Rasheeda now all hugged up. They holding hands, they doing this and this and that. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. If a man is cheating on you more than once, multiple times with the same woman, He care about that woman, and she gonna forever be in the picture. And it's like for that to come out on the reality show, and then for them to post content holding hands like everything is good. Why even be on the reality show to begin with? But I'm gonna tell you something. Rasheeda, in my opinion, is the prime example of a woman being held hostage by contract. I know everybody saw that episode of Rasheeda by contract. I ain't no love there. That man don't respect her. He does not love her. That's a contract marriage, and it's being played out. I don't look at celebrities and people that's on these reality shows. They are not goals to me because there's so much stuff that goes on with those type of couples that we don't really know about. But common sense telling me that he got her tied up in some type of contract, and she fulfilling her contract. All the businesses that they have together, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he got her just wound up in contract, and she just playing a role. Cause ain't nobody that damn stupid to stay with a man that repeatedly disrespects you unless she bound by a contract, and it's got everything to do with her business. Rasheeda, I hope that you got your own separate attorney and your own CPA, cause Kirk gonna take you for everything you got. He gonna take what you didn't help by contract.
Kirk has been trying to have affairs with me. I have proof.
You can say what you want. You done your part.
I your life up. All I can do
my
is
life
tell the
up.
truth.
Really?
Hello, Rasheeda. Kirk has been.
So, does anybody agree with what old girl said before I even start what I'm about to say? Does anybody agree with what she said? Let's talk about it. Do we agree with what this lady said? Because I think y'all know where I stand with this. I definitely agree with what she said. First things first, Rasheeda's stupid. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. Rasheeda is stupid, and I think that her and Kirk are both playing in our faces with this stupid ass storyline. Okay, first of all, whoever's over the show, because Mona is no longer over this damn show anymore. So we already got that. My thing is, can we please get rid of them? I'm tired of seeing Kirk and Rasheeda trying to play us like we stupid. It's either he never fucking Jasmine, or he was never fucking her to begin with. And that's what the people are saying in the streets anyway. People been saying that Jasmine is not the girl that he and got pregnant. That's what people keep saying. The real woman that he had the baby by don't want to be on the show. So they had to bring somebody on there, pay her to pretend like that baby is Kirk's. That's what they've been saying in the streets for quite some time now. And they already know that they ran their course on this damn show because they bringing her back on here to stir up some more bullshit. You know what I mean? And for Rasheeda to be okay with her marriage being played with for reality TV cameras is a hot ass mess. She would do anything to be seen to keep that check because she know that she ain't got nothing else going on besides love and hip hop. Okay, she got press. Does anybody shop there? Okay, she got that damn Frost Bistro. I ain't never been. My whole thing about it is I'm not feeling bad for Rasheeda. Y'all know I would never feel bad for Georgia Prune for anything. And y'all know that her stance with K Michelle and how she told that lady that she was lying about her damn abuse and stuff like that. I would never get behind anybody that would question a woman about her abuse. You only defended him because he was married to your friend at the time when you could have just stayed the hell out of it. Yeah, K Michelle was telling you her story. She was telling you this, she was telling you that. Oh, yeah, she was, whatever. But at the end of the day, though, they still did not give you any rights to sit there and denounce this woman and her story. And just like Harold just said in the comments, and she still ain't apologized, and she still don't feel bad about what she did to that girl. You were wrong, and that's just what it is. You should have never sat up there in that woman's face and said that, she was lying about her abuse. And not to mention at the reunion, you said The husband that you want, I have, and you not gonna get him as if your husband was the best thing since sliced bread. Now, all of y'all kept on saying that all K Michelle wanted was a man, and she ain't got no man, and she ain't got this, but yet she doing better than all you motherfuckers on this show, especially you, Rasheeda, because you sat there and laughed at that girl about her abuse. You sat up there and you laughed at that girl because she was single and didn't have a man, and said that the husband that she got, that you got, she wants. But the very next season, your husband told you to get rid of your child because he didn't believe that it was his. Then the season after that, he went and got a DNA test on your child behind your back to make sure that it was his. Then 2 seasons later, he got a child with somebody else. And now you on TV crying, thinking that we're supposed to feel sorry for your stupid ass. Absolutely not. I would never have no sympathy for for Rasheeda. I would never have sympathy for her. Now the people swear up and down. I just hate on Melody Cherie. You know what I mean? Or Portia. But if don't, at least I can give Mel some sympathy about what Martell did to her. She gonna always get sympathy from me when it come down to that. With Portia, I can give her some sympathy. Even though she took that lady's husband, I can give her some sympathy at some points. But Georgia Prone, never. Never. She would never get it from me. She would never get it from me. And then what really be annoying me, y'all, is when we be watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and the people on the show just be bigging up their marriage like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Like that is something that everybody wants. Nobody wants that. Who wants that? Is my question. Who wants that? Because God knows I don't want that. I would never want what Georgia Prune and 3 Earrings got. I don't want their lesbian relationship. I don't want that. If I wanted a lesbian relationship, I'll go be with Carl. I don't want no lesbian relationship. So therefore, please go somewhere and sit down. Please go sit down. Don't like like y'all gotta understand. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. It's just like I be seeing Kirk and Rasheeda on this show and they giving advice to the cast members and acting like they just, you know what I'm saying? Like they just the epitome of what love and marriage really is, and they're not. It really bothers me when they do that. It bothers the hell out of me when they do that. It bothers me. It bothers me. I just can't. Like, I y'all, am I going too hard on Rasheeda? Do I owe her any more like, am I going too hard on her? Because sometimes I feel like I am, but then sometimes I feel like she deserved this read. Cause it's a joke. And why won't they get rid of Rasheeda? Why won't they get rid of her? Why won't they just get her off this show and stop letting her look like a dumbass? Seriously though. Get her off the show. Get her off. We don't want to see her. Get her off the damn show. She been on here since the very beginning of this damn show. She should have been gone a long damn time ago. How the hell is she outlasting people like Mimi? How is she outlasting, although I can't stand her, how is she outlasting people like Jocelyn? How is she, like, how? How is she outlasting everybody? Even Carly, not even in the opening credits no more. But you are. How is she outlasting everybody that was actually pretty interested? Interesting, I'm sorry. I was just about to say something about that, Soulful. Um, if she was on a Rasheeda wouldn't have made it 10 minutes on the Housewives of Atlanta. They would have drug her ass. I promise you. They would have drug her on Housewives. But y'all, I think that's it with Rasheeda. I think I said enough. I think I said a whole lot on Rasheeda and Kirk. Y'all probably tired of me dragging her ass, but I told y'all she gonna always get this work from me. I just can't stand Rasheeda, especially like I said before, especially after all that stuff that she did when K Michelle was on that show with her, and she sat there and did that corny shit with her. Like it was ridiculous. So it is what it is, Rasheeda. Anyway, moving on to the next, and that is Miss Latto and Ice Spice. Now, to this day, I still cannot tell y'all what the hell they beefing about. Like, I can't tell you what they're beefing about, and I can't tell you if I care about it or not. Oh my God. Jamar, get your ass out of here. Oh my God. But I can't even tell y'all what they beefing about. This is the most insignificant beef I have ever seen in female rap. Like, I'm really being real with y'all. Can somebody please tell me why is Lotto and Ice Spice even beefing? Why? I never understood it. Let me see. Lotto couldn't finish Ice lyrics in an interview and it's been up since. Lord Jesus. Hey, CC. And Lotto stays sunning Ice Spice every chance she gets. Battle for the High Yellow Queen. Oh my God. Beefing over whose music can flop the hardest. It because Ice Spice said that Lotto was copying off of her style. But what style does she got? Oh my God. But however, wait, can anyone finish an Ice Spice lyric? Shit, because I can't. But here it is. So the question was, I think somebody said, ask Lotto why she wouldn't be interested in having a rap battle with Ice Spice, similar to Kendrick and Drake's, right? So this is what she said. If I was to do a battle, it would have to be with someone that I feel like I'm gonna go tit for tat with. And I really don't mean it as shade. Would she even want to do that? I feel like she's doing her in her lane. It's like two different types of vibes. I don't even think she gives me like, oh, she wants to engage, in an actual rap beef. Hold on, in an actual rap beef. Everybody gonna take their little jabs, and it's not even that serious to me. I feel like you should do that. Continue to. But as far as a whole, as an actual whole, diss records to each other, I don't even think she would even want to do that. I feel like, would it make sense? It wouldn't. And to be honest, it wouldn't make any sense because Lotto, as corny as she is sometimes, Lotto can actually rap. And I know a lot of people don't want to say that because she beefing with Nicki or whatever, but Lotto actually knows how to rap. I can give her that. Like she can rap. Her music leaves a lot to be desired, but she can actually rap. I can give her that. Ice Spice is boring. But Lotto boring too. Again, Lotto can rap. Sunday Service is the jam. What's the name of the song? It's giving Boss Bitch. I like that song. I like Big Energy. I think she shines more when she's doing big energy type of records. I think so. Um, I think her personality is okay, but I mean, she's like lukewarm water, just like Ice Spice is. Ice Spice is lame and she can't rap and she can't dance and she's just boring as an artist. And all of her music sounds the exact same way. Like I'm telling you, I said this before when I was on I was watching the BET Hip Hop Awards. I think it was the very last one that they did. And thank you for that in the DMs. I think it was the BT Hip Hop Awards or whatever, and she was performing 3 different songs and they all sounded the same. I couldn't even tell what song was different from the other one, to be honest. I'm just like, girl, what? Like, girl, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, it all sounded the same exact way. I don't understand why anybody is a big fan of like Ice Spice anyway. I felt like people was really like gassing her up when she first came out. And I feel like a lot of it was due to the cosign that she had from Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't see Ice Spice lasting too much longer. I honestly don't. But if she does last a little bit longer, then okay, I guess. But I don't see it. Thank you, Cassandra, for your $5 super chat. And hey, Mika. I just don't see it for Ice Spice. Like when it comes down to this new school crop of girls, like the only ones that I really like is Meg, number one. I love Glorilla. Love her. And who else is here? Um let me see what else. That's Reggie texting me. And who else? I think those are the only two that I genuinely like that. Because I don't really like nobody else like that. Like, I like Latto for its giving and big energy and Sunday service. Love her for that. I don't like JT, but okay, it's starting to grow on me. But I think it's the remix that really got me to bop into it. Um, but I don't really care for nobody else. That's how I feel. Now, Sexy Red, I despise her music. I despise everything about her. I think everything about Sexy Red is completely offensive. But however, that damn song, that stupid ass song that she got out right now is stuck in my head. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about. I say, oh, baby. I love you, babe. Babe, I love you. You my everything. I'm your main bitch. Fuck out with it. Like, that song stuck in my head. That song stuck in my head. I'm sorry. I can't stop singing it. I had to add it to my Apple Music. I could not stop singing that song. Like every time like when I go to work in the morning and I clock in and I see my coworkers standing there, I clock in and I look at them. I be like, I say, oh, baby, I love you, baby. I say that every morning at work. My coworkers be dying laughing at me. But I think that's all I really got on Latto and Ice Spice. I knew that story wasn't gonna last too long. We're gonna move on to the next. Now, it's some stuff here. Scrappy's in the blogs twice, and it's about him, seemingly reconnecting with Bambi, and then him and Chaotic got into a scuffle. So I'm gonna show you what reality entertainment had of the scuffle, and then and I see that Chaotic has spoken on the issue. So we're gonna play a little bit of Chaotic's video. His video was 30 minutes long, but I don't think I need to play everything that he said, but we're gonna play most of what he said. But let's get into this.
Are you serious, man?
Chaotic and Scrap?
Yes. You know that.
Okay, so that was Scrappy and Chaotic fighting, right? Okay, so Chaotic took to his YouTube to clear it all up. So I'm not gonna play his video on the screen, but what I will do is play it in the background. So y'all can hear it for yourselves. I'm not gonna play the entire thing because, like I said, the shit is 30 minutes long. I'm not playing the whole thing, but I'll play a little bit of it. So let's get into it, y'all.
I don't know what that was me and Scrappy got into. To be honest with y'all, I really don't know because I don't even know what Scrappy was doing. We was on set of Love and Hip Hop filming, just so y'all know. That wasn't like we was at somewhere outside having fun. He walked up on me or we got into it. We was on set of Love and Hip Hop filming. And we had been on set for 12 hours that day, filming all day. And me and Scrappy walked by each other several times because me and Scrappy haven't talked in like a month, like outside of TV. You know, we've been filming Love and Hip Hop. We done seen each other on set several times. We speak when we on set. You know what I'm saying? We was just laughing and joking with each other on set the last time we was on set. But in that particular video, that was the Love and Hip Hop concert. We was filming that. And we had been on set for 12 hours that day. I didn't even know Scrappy had a problem with me, first of all. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened, how that altercation happened. And then I'm going to give y'all the backstory of everything that's been going on. We was filming all day. Everything was fine on set. Out of nowhere, because Sierra and Bam and Amy was going through it. So I'm standing next to Erica and Rollo. I'm between Erica and Rollo watching the Bam and Sierra and Amy beef. I got my shades on. I'm fresh. I'm chilling. Out of nowhere, Scrappy just walked up on me security was holding him because Scrappy was drunk and Scrappy was already going through it with Sierra and Bam, and they was already having an altercation. So he was drunk, and out of nowhere, he just ran up on me like he had a problem, but security was holding him back when he ran up on me. He was telling security he was just coming to talk to me, but why would you run up like you ready to fight if you just coming to talk? First of all. Second of all, bro, you got my number. If you had a problem with me, we seen each other 10 times that day. If you my friend, if you got a problem, why you ain't been addressing? I mean, you could have addressed the problem countless times. You done seen me outside of Love and Hip Hop countless times. Why you ain't addressing? Why you wait till we get on the camera on set of Love and Hip Hop to act like we got a problem, knowing we don't got a problem? I don't got a problem with you, Scrappy. You know that. You like my brother. Nigga, I love you. So why you acting like it's a problem when it ain't a problem? Why would you get in front of the cameras on Love and Hip Hop and act like it's a problem and come up, run up like you bullying me or something when you know it ain't that? First of all, you know I don't fear no man. You know I don't fear no one. So let's get that out the play. Second of all, everybody that's seen that video, because it's like semi going viral, and I just want to say this, everybody talk about, oh, Scrappy, him and Scrappy get into it because he play too much. He bothers Scrappy too much. He do too much. He too extra. He play homo games with Scrappy. And man, y'all can cut all that out. Because everything me and Scrappy did in a public eye to get lit together is what we both, that was our thing. I was the annoying friend. That was the role. Those were the theatrics. Y'all don't even know me. Really, in real life, I'm just about my business and my bag and about my money. I really be laid up with some of the baddest, beautifulest women you've never, like, let's just set the record straight. When it come down to women, I deal with some of the most beautiful women in the world. Y'all never see them because I never post them because these women aren't no Instagram people. They don't do this. These women got real business, real bosses, real beauty, and these women don't want to deal with nothing with my theatrics because they know the real chaotic. They know that this chaotic that you see, this me being an entertainer, this my entertainment side. But in real life, I'm a whole different I'm really woke. I'm really deeply spiritual. I'm really very intelligent. I'm really a businessman. You understand what I'm saying? I'm really cool. I'm really a great person. So don't get it twisted, because I've seen in some of the comments people talk about, oh, he be playing with Scrappy. No, everything me and Scrappy, that's how we got lit. That's how we got lit. Everything I ever said, Scrappy getting married, all this, that's what Scrappy wanted. That was our whole pitch, to get lit together. That's first of all. Now watch this. Second of all, what me and Scrappy really Me and Scrappy really, our vibes really been off since April. That's what y'all fail to realize. Because when me and Scrappy was just friends, it was all cool. We used to have fun, hang out. That was what it was. But when we started doing business, when I said, hey, Scrappy, bro, this friendship can make us a lot of money. We could be like Gilly and Wallow. We could be like Mason and Cameron. We could do a lot, from podcasting to YouTube, the whole 9 yards, right? I say, bro, let's turn it up. I went and got us the show on Now That's TV. That was our first big bag together. I went to Now That's TV. I sat down with Now That's TV because Queen is my people. She was over there at Now That's TV. Tito, that's my dog. So I went to them to get us the show, right? The first meeting of us going to do the Now That's TV show, Scrappy ain't even show up. You understand what I'm saying? Down with him. TV was telling me, we could do the show with just you, Khaotic. We don't got to do you and Scrappy. We could do it with just you. I told them, nah, Scrappy is my bro. I'm like, man, we got this whole bromance and all of this stuff on the internet that everybody love. They loving our partnership. They loving our friendship. I want us to do it together. They were like, you sure? Because Scrappy not here. I'm like, don't worry about that. I got Scrappy. All I need y'all to do is tell me y'all securing this bag, and I'm going to get Scrappy on board. They secured the bag. I got Scrappy on board. We did the show. As y'all can see, if you've seen the show or pick a side between me and Scrappy, you notice in the comments, everybody always say, that's like his Khaotic show. That's like his Khaotic show. Scrappy ain't doing this. Scrappy ain't doing that. Scrappy just there. Scrappy just there. Scrappy didn't put his best foot forward when it came down to the show and Now That's TV. Even after the fact, with the promo of us, the things that we had to do after the fact, Scrappy wouldn't show up to a lot of stuff. I'm there. I'm present. We had to do podcasts every week. I'm showing up. Scrappy never there. They wanted us to do so much different type of promo on live, and Scrappy wouldn't show up. I'm there. No disrespect to Scrappy. Scrappy got kids. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't throwing my boy under the bus because I still love Scrappy. But Scrappy got kids. Scrappy, I won't call him excuses. I'm not finna say, oh, he made up excuses. Scrappy just got other stuff that he got his kids. He said he got his bookings. He said he just got a whole bunch of other stuff going on that he can't put the work in outside of what he got going on. So it rubbed the people the wrong way. Bum. After it rubbed the people at the network the wrong way, they looked at it like, okay, well, Scrappy ain't putting his best foot forward. Scrappy don't take this serious. Scrappy ain't like you, Khaotic. We're not going to do another pick a side. We just going to give you your own show. Cool. I accept that. I used to tell Scrappy every day, bro, it's a great opportunity. You got to come on. You got to come on. Scrappy wouldn't come on. Bomb. I started the YouTube channel. I say, Scrappy, we can YouTube. We can YouTube together. We can podcast together. We can make a lot of money. We can go up. Scrappy, when I started the YouTube channel, I had to buy cameras. I had to buy microphones. I had to pay the videographer. All these expenses. I gave Scrappy a list of the expenses for the podcast and a list of the expenses for the YouTube channel. Scrappy didn't go half with me on nothing. Scrappy didn't give me no money for nothing. Not knocking Scrappy. That's my brother. I love him. But I'm just letting y'all know where it all come from. Scrappy ain't give me no money towards nothing. Even when I made it so simple for Scrappy. Scrappy, all right, you ain't gonna put no money up, cool. Whatever. When we start making money off the channel, before we start splitting the earnings, I'm gonna just get back everything that I put in first. After that, we can split the earnings. I say, Scrappy, you ain't gotta come up with no ideas, you ain't gotta put up no money, you ain't gotta find no locations, you ain't gotta get no people, no nothing. All I need you to do, Scrappy, is show up. That's all I need you to do. Here it is, Scrappy. We filming at 1 o'clock today. 1 p.m. All right. Here go 1 p.m. Scrappy not here. We calling Scrappy. Scrappy not answering. It go from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Scrappy just pulling up 5-6 hours later. We've been sitting around waiting on Scrappy all day. The videos that y'all see me do got on YouTube channel from Scrappy, he was never on time. He was always late. You know what I'm saying? He always made up these excuses. And I don't want to call it excuses because a lot of times he was saying it had to do with his kids. And I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, look, bro, how many excuses are you gonna, like, how many times are you gonna put it on the children, bro? Like, it's a million people out here with kids that's still able to make it to work on time, and still, it's called prioritizing, bro. So if over and over and over this man is not valuing time, and it's not just my time, it's the cameraman time, it's the extras, the people that's in the video time. Like, everybody got stuff to do. So we all supposed to just stop our whole life and just wait all day on you, Scrappy. That's what it was. So that was like the first 2-3 videos. So then it went from that to him just not showing up. To him just not answering the phone. So I had to keep the channel going. I kept making videos.
Okay, y'all. So I think I need to stop it here because, like I said, I did not want to play that whole 30-minute video, honey, but it was getting very interesting. And that's why I had zoned out for a minute because I was really listening to what he was saying. But from the looks of it, I think that Khaotic saw more in Scrappy than Scrappy saw in himself. That's really the real tea about this whole thing. He saw more in Scrappy than Scrappy saw in himself. Because if it wasn't, if he didn't see more in Scrappy, you know, because he wanted them to make money. You know, Scrappy, like because Scrappy ain't doing nothing. If we being honest, Scrappy not doing nothing. Scrappy not putting out no music. Scrappy not doing anything worth anything. I feel like Scrappy is one of those people who did not use the Love and Hip Hop platform and take it to a whole nother level. Because when Love and Hip Hop Atlanta first started, and I heard that Lil Scrappy was on there, I said, this is a great opportunity for him. He can get on his show. He can do some music. He can do whatever he needs to do. He can do some music, put it out, as long as it's good, make some connections, get another record deal, and be right back out there with all the other Southern rappers and make his and get a bag. But he didn't. All Scrappy did was rely on his show, not pay for his child support, not do any of that shit. All he did, he lazy. He does not have a business mind. He does not have a good business mind at all. And it's hard to try to work with people who don't have the same mind frame or the same drive as you. And Khaotic is a person that got the drive. Khaotic sees the bigger picture, and Khaotic wants to get that money and get that bag. Okay. And he knew they're rappers, but ain't nobody paying no money for no, for no rappers that's in their damn 40s. I think Khaotic around the same age as Scrappy. I don't know. But don't nobody want to pay no money for no music from y'all. So y'all gotta go into other avenues. It's okay to make your music, put it out, but ain't nobody gonna buy it. So you gotta do something that's really gonna make you money. Scrappy and Khaotic with a YouTube channel, I thought that was the best idea for them. Khaotic is funny and Scrappy is funny too. They have good chemistry. It could work out. Whatever. A podcast between Scrappy and Khaotic, I will fucking listen to. Don't y'all know that even in the midst of me doing my own shit, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I love the R&B Money podcast with Tank and Jay Valentine. Love that podcast. One of my favorite podcasts out there. Love Drink Champs, even though Noriega don't know when to shut the hell up when he's talking to the people on the show. But I enjoyed it. I even enjoyed the Joe Budden podcast for what it's worth. So it's nothing wrong with that. Like do something. But Love and Hip Hop ain't even hot no more. Let's be real. Love and Hip Hop not even hot no more. So you gotta find something to do. If he I feel like Khaotic wanted Scrappy to win, and I think he wanted more for Scrappy than Scrappy wanted for himself. But you also have to understand that you can pour into somebody, you can give them all the advice in the damn world that you want to. But at the end of the day, it's only up for, because you got the drive. You can really push this by yourself if you really want to. But at the same point in time, you bringing somebody along with you that don't want to do nothing. That's whack and lame. When me and Jamar were like stagnant in 2019, we both came together as a collective and said that in 2020, we're gonna get on our shit. We're gonna do something. and we're gonna make something of ourselves in this web world. And we did exactly that because we both had the drive to do so. We both had the drive to do so. So we did everything together for the prelude. We won together. We got that interview with Candy together. Like, I could have easily just taken that interview and just did it by my damn self, but I would never do that. This is an opportunity for both me and him. And we won an award the very next year. That's what you do when you're working with someone that has the same drive and the same push as you got. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was interviewing Miss Wanda, I did not want to do that interview by myself. And I know that Jamar does not watch Love and Mary Charlottesville, and I know he would not know what to ask. Although I had all the questions, I wanted him to be a part of that moment. But he said, you got it. We've done a lot of things together. You can do that by yourself. There's some interviews I'm probably not going to be able to do because I don't have that interest. So you can do it. And you know what I did? Instead of saying this is my interview with Miss Wanda or this is my interview with Sweet Tea, Jamar still gets the credit because it's still on the prelude with Scotty and Jamar. That's what you're supposed to do. And Khaotic did a lot of the things that I would have done for my friend. You want to do this? Going to a network like Now That's TV or do whatever. And then they say, we can do a show with just you. We don't have to have a show with Scrappy. But Khaotic put himself on the line and put Scrappy on the show with him. And that's what good friends do when they want you to win. But Scrappy got to want to win for himself. And that's why his relationships don't last because he's a lazy mother. He don't have no hustle about himself at all. And that's why he's not able to win. Say I'm bullshit. You can't say it, can you? Because you know I'm not. He ain't got no hustle about himself. And it's hard when you're trying to put somebody else on and they ain't got no hustle about themselves. Mm-mm. It ain't gonna work like that. Mm-mm. And to be honest, when it comes down to Khaotic as well, I get that you want to help your friend. And again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with trying to help your friend. Nothing. But when you see that your friend don't want to help him help his damn self, baby, that's when you leave well enough alone, honey. When you see that this person doesn't want to help themselves, then that's when you let it go. Honestly, because I'm all for helping out your friend, but when your friend don't want to be helped, you got to let it go. So the next thing up is Lil Scrappy and Bambi. Now they've been seen out together again. Now it says that Lil Scrappy and Bambi sparked reunion rumors after a club outing. Okay. Now here it goes. It says it goes without saying that Lil Scrappy's love life is complicated. And over the weekend, he left fans confused when he was seen partying with his ex Bambi. The two of them haven't always been on the best of terms and even got wrapped up in a heated legal battle earlier this year. Nonetheless, they hit the club together recently and seem to be in good spirits. The Shade Room chatted with the both of them about their unexpected night, and the outlet questioned whether things were heating up between them or they're just straightening their bond as co-parents. Scrappy didn't say much when asked to clarify, simply telling the outlet he's just living and staying positive. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the Shade Room. We're gonna go there because I want to see where they said that at. Because I knew they said it's on one of these blogs. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find it real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me see some here. Yeah. Okay. I think I found it, y'all. Okay. So let's get into this. Okay. That's them hanging out. That's them hanging out. And then that's them, doing all that. So that's them. So I don't know what to say about Scrappy. One minute he all gun ho about Erica and how he made a mistake not being with her and all this other dumbass. But now all of a sudden he all up Bambi's behind again. Listen, and let me tell y'all, I like Scrappy. Like I always like Scrappy, regardless of how problematic he is. I've always liked him, but he just be doing crazy stuff and it makes him look stupid and dumb all the time. And it also makes the women in his life look stupid and dumb all the time too, because they fall right into the rhetoric of this that he fucking does when they should be smart enough to know that they don't need to be falling for the bullshit. But you know, it is what it is. Like, who am I to judge? I think we've all failed for the okie doke many a times, but I don't know what the fuck they falling for now. So the only thing that I can say is him and Erica must be into it right now, and that's why he over there with Bam, because that's normally how it goes. But we can move on, child. I ain't really had nothing to say about that. We're gonna move on to Kashdoll and her man or baby daddy. I don't know him. Barely know Kashdoll. But Kashdoll took it to social media and she said, Kashdoll is single weeks after welcoming her second baby with her baby daddy, Tracy T. She says, I'm single and I don't give a about y'all saying I have 2 kids by him and now I'm just a baby mama, blah, 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 blah. I'm not dealing with just anything just to keep my family together. And to be honest, I ain't mad with her about that. I'm not. Because sometimes people feel like you got to stay with these low down, dirty ass because you got a kid by them. And that's not a way to be. That's really not a way to be at all. Like, why stay with somebody just because you got a baby by them? That don't make no sense to me. Okay, so because I got a baby by him, that means I got to stay with him and deal with his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. And it's clear that he don't give a about what she's talking about. Because then he went live and said this.
Me talking about keep your head up. Man, what the fuck you think wrong with me, man? I'm okay, man. Nigga just DM me talking about keep your head up. Man, what the fuck you think wrong with me, man? I'm okay, man.
So in so many words, he's basically saying that he don't give a damn. He don't care about her leaving him. He don't care about her, looking out for herself. He does not care. He's letting you know that if she was to take him back again, he would do the same shit again. So he doesn't care. And it's okay that he don't care. It's okay for Kashdoll to say that she don't want to be with him no more. All of that is okay. Once again, just because you got a child by somebody, it don't mean you got to be with them. Also, just because you love someone also doesn't mean that you have to stay with them either. But Kashdoll had more things to say, so let's get into that.
Ring and being married, that shit don't stop neither. All that do is just make it harder for you to break up with somebody. Because now y'all got to go to court. That's all that do. Shit don't make nothing. Like, I had my baby for me. My babies came from me because I wanted my babies, not to keep them around. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't act like, oh, she's just stuck. I ain't stuck. I'm rich. Buka. Yeah, then especially when you have a little girl, you just be like, oh, no, I'm not dealing with that type of shit. I ain't downplay marriage, but y'all act like marriage is everything. You can break up when you married too. You can break up when you in a relationship. You can break up when you're not in a fucking relationship. So you can break up at any time. I just hate how y'all just make it seem like that's the way of life. So you want a woman to turn fucking 30, 32, 35 without no kids because she waiting on a nigga to do the right thing. You wait on a nigga to do the right thing, you won't never have no kids. And we here to reproduce. So guess what? I had my kids. They here and I love them. They mine. Fuck whoever got something to say about it. Y'all keep talking about a ring and being married. That shit don't stop neither. All that do.
So how y'all feel about her saying it? How y'all feel about her saying it? Because honestly, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with nothing that she said. I don't. You can break up at any stage of a relationship. You can break up when you're married. You can break up when you're just in a relationship. You can break up whatever. Like you can do that at any given moment, but at the same time, and I don't think that people should be judged for that either. Marriage is not the one all be all for everybody, and that is completely okay. Here's my thoughts on marriage. You want to know what my thoughts are? I'll tell you. Do I ever want to be married in the future? Absolutely. I would love to be married to a man that I love and a man that I adore and all of those things. I would love to be married. But if I never got married, it would not hurt me if I never got married to nobody. It would never hurt me if I never had a ring. It would never hurt me. It wouldn't. It's not because it's not my one all be all. Like that's not at the top of my list of the things that I want to do with my life. There's a lot of other things that I want to do with my life. This is one of those things. I have my books that I want to publish. I have books that I want to turn into a damn web series or whatever. I have things that I want to do with my life versus depending on some man to do something for me. You know what I mean? And that is okay to be that way. It's okay to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm dating someone. I'm dating someone now, and I love every moment of it. I'm happy. I'm the happiest I ever been, and all that good stuff. I am. But at the same time, if I never got married, it would not be something that would break me or hurt me or guilt me or anything like that because it's a piece of paper. But at the same time, would I like to be married at some point in my life? Absolutely. I would love to be married and be that forever for somebody else. I would love that. But if it never happened, then fine. But let me see. So she said that she wanted her kids, like she wanted babies. And she didn't lie about that. I know some people feel like that's the part that somebody in the comments was saying, okay, there you go. This comment was the one that I was finna talk about. It says the one thing that I disagree with her about is that I do think that, however, that if you want kids, you might get as a sperm donor versus just being a trash guy to get a baby by him. I do think that she actually loved him. I do think that when she had those kids with him, she had them out of love for him and love with him. That's exactly what I believe. But do I think that I just think that he had probably did too much. There's a lot of things that she probably took or endured in this relationship with him. And she probably felt like it was time for her to just bounce and walk away. That's sometimes what it is. Sometimes when you can't deal with something anymore, it's okay to just walk away, move on, and just, if he gonna do something for his kids, let him do it. And if he not, I got it. It is what it is. And I think that's where she's at with it. I think that her approach is realistic. I think the things that she's saying is realistic. That's how I feel. And it's ones who ain't got and can't keep one or and multiple baby daddies are the ones that's criticizing her. Yeah, I don't even understand why people why people even criticize her for her stance on this. Like, I don't. So I don't disagree with her either. There's plenty of married single women who just won't admit to it. That's a broken home as well because the fathers are absent socially, emotionally, and mentally. And that is very true. When my mother was married to my stepfather, he wasn't there. Yeah, he lived in a house with us. He stayed in the same house with us and things like that. But I mean, my brother did not have a relationship with his dad. I was my brother's dad. I provided for my brother. I did that. Even when his dad was in the house, I provided for him. I made sure he got to wherever he wanted to go. I made sure that he did what he needed to do. I always gave him that emotional support that he needed from his father. I supported him mentally when he was going through his own emotional problems. I provided for him financially when he needed stuff. Like my mother fell short on something and she couldn't get it, I got it for him. And that was with his dad being in the house with us. So there are many married women that are married on paper but are single emotionally. My mother was a single woman while being married to a no good ass nigga that was my dad, that was my brother's father. So this comment is absolutely correct. Thank you, Heaven Sent. Most people don't get what you're saying, Scotty, because it's about the state of love, bond, and truth. Thank you. Let me put this up here. If y'all don't get what I'm saying, I'm going to let Quad say it for me. This is what I'm saying.
The state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
Does that tell you enough right there? Does that tell you? Do I need to play it one more time? Okay, I will. You ain't got to tell me.
The state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
Thank you. There is no such thing as a married single person. No, it is a such thing. I think you missed the point. On paper, you are married. Emotionally, you are not. So that is the same. There is a such thing as a married single person. I'm single emotionally, but I'm married on paper. That is something. I don't know now. Do you want children, Scotty? Absolutely not. I got 2 nephews, I got a niece, and a lot of my childhood friends got kids that call me Uncle Scotty. I don't need or want no damn kids. And my baby brother, who just turned 24 this year, was my child. That's all the child that I need. I do not need no more kids. I'm good on that. Shout out to the 300 people that's up in here. But yes, I get Kashdoll, and I ain't mad at her stance. So we can move on to the very last topic of the day, and that is JT and Nicki Minaj. Now, apparently, the people believe that Nicki and JT have fallen out, and that Nicki had dissed JT on the day that her album came out. Now, I need to know if you guys believe that these 2 girls are beefing with one another. This is I ain't been live this long and so long. Oh my God. But anyway, we're gonna get into this. Now, this coming from the Jasmine brand. They feel like Nicki Minaj dissed JT on Station Head. And I'm also gonna pull up some tweets that I saw on Twitter. I'm gonna pull those up as well because she even blocked some of her fans. Okay, and I saw that happen with my own 2 eyes, all with my own 2 izzles. Okay, when I was on the plane with Dwayne, calling me Whitley, going to Hill, Maine. Okay, so let me play that for you guys, and then I'll be back.
Also have to question why a person would go from unliking you to loving you. Is that odd? Well, you don't say. But you also have to question why a person would go from unliking you to loving you. Is that odd? Well, you don't say. But you also have to question why a person would go from unliking you to loving you. Is that odd? Well, you don't say.
First of all, can we please stop Nicki from talking in this damn Disney Channel voice that she be putting on? I hate it when she be talking like that. It really irks me. Let's go to the tweets. Some of the tweets said they are saying that Nicki Minaj mad because JT didn't sign to Heavy on it. Hello, I wouldn't either. That I ain't say that, they did. Nicki Minaj thinking a bunch of grown dark-skinned women who finally have some great representation in hip-hop are going to turn on JT is stupid. Laughing my fucking ass off. This is when it's going to go downhill. Okay. Someone said, I love her and I'm tired of seeing her beefing with everybody. Like, girl, you're Nicki fucking Minaj. Exactly. Someone says, love Nicki Minaj down, but these secretive games are old AF. I mean, AF. She needs to stop talking in code about who she don't with and just make it known publicly. How you gonna get mad at the bars for supporting other females you showed us you with? Tell us to stop the kids. Tell us to stop the kid games. Okay, that's a fact. JT didn't do nothing though. That'd be the problem. I'm a huge bar, but girl is tiring as okay. Nicki Minaj is not a good person. She's so bitter and jealous of the new girls, okay? It literally doesn't make sense to be Nicki Minaj as a female rapper. Her bitter will shade you 2 months into the friendship, and her fans will start hating you, and her haters will also hate you because you're friends with her. So you're left with no one streaming your music. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So I pulled up some other tweets that I saw from like some big fans of hers, and I thought it was sad to see. But here's one tweet. Damn, y'all can't see it. It's so little. But it says, I've never supported none of her ops. She used to follow me, but I was supporting JT when I recently got unfollowed randomly, and I just stated that things are too political, which they are, and I didn't lie. I'm not bothered by the blocking, but it's telling. My thing is, y'all didn't know that this lady was crazy. I'm just saying. Someone said, Nikki, I love you so much, but why is it every female rapper drama, drama, drama? Before y'all barbs come for me, remember it's okay to hold Nikki accountable. JT has been nothing but sweet to Nikki, and it's given she doesn't want the barb supporting JT. She don't. Duh. Like, are you out of your mind? Okay. Let me see. Someone said, JT, the clock is ticking, doggy. Okay. Nikki wants JT to sign to her non-existent label. She hasn't yet. So now she's warning her that she will snatch those zombies back if she doesn't comply. What do you think JT will do? When will the lab dogs learn? Listen to this. Okay, let's listen to it, y'all.
And she's seen the chat go crazy. So she says, Barbs, do you think that JT should be a heavy on affiliate? Most people are saying yes, 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 yes. Then she says, do you think that JT has reached their full potential? She's pausing to read the chat once again, and they say no, JT has not reached her full potential. And Nicki says that she agrees.
Okay, good.
And JT is basically, she's just there, but she's not saying anything.
So we on the same page. With two Sagittarians or Sagittarians, whatever. With two Sagittarians, fuck the game up.
So she says with two Sagittarians, she's
Okay, here's something else.
JT should be a heavy on it affiliate. JT. Anywhere but the tippy top. Imagine trying to drag down this girl, JT, so that she would never know how loved she is in real life. So that she would believe that this is how the world actually views her, so that she would be discouraged.
So basically, Nicki is basically backing JT because when she gets posted on the blog, so Nicki's basically saying like people want to, hate. And real quick on the lapdog comment.
Okay, now what is this?
Oh, honey, she would have been on 3 different songs by now. Oh, honey, she would have been on 3 different songs by now. And she would have been on that album. But you know, little Miss Sagittarius, or as y'all like to say, Sagittarius, she sometimes don't have her priorities in order, but I must give it to her. Oh, honey.
Okay, so that, I think this was recorded in April. So here's another tweet. Another tweet was saying, so JT was shading Cardi, Megan, and Glorilla to gain support from the Barbs just for Nicki to shade JT on her release date. Wow. Let me see what else is being said here. Let me go back because these are all top tweets. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go up. Like everybody believes that Nicki is talking about JT. And I'm just gonna stop it there because this live is already running too long. But this is what I'm gonna say, and I've been saying it, and I'm going to keep fucking saying it. It has to be hard to be a female rapper. Let me just start off by saying it. It has to be hard to be a damn female rapper because of the fact that it's like you can't work with nobody that you really want to work with because these girls don't fucking like each other. These girls don't like each other. It's like if you work with Cardi, you can't work with Nicki. If you work with Nicki, you can't work with Cardi, or you can't work with Meg, or you can't work with Latto, or you can't do songs with some of these other girls because Nicki don't like them or Cardi don't like them. Like it gotta be the weirdest thing, but it's kind of like that with YouTubers too, in a sense. I know I don't feel that way. I don't try to gatekeep and tell people who they don't really need to work with because I really don't have no problems with no YouTubers. I honestly don't have any problems with no YouTubers. And the problems that I did have with a YouTuber or two, they knew about the problem. So therefore, I would never, even if I did have a problem with a YouTuber, I would never tell them, don't work with them. Don't work with them. Don't do this. Don't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I told y'all before, it was a YouTuber that made videos about me day in and day out last year. And I knew people that actually fuck with them. I ain't tell them not to fuck with them. Don't fuck with them. Don't do that. Because they were talking about me. Don't, because I don't care. Everybody deserves to get a bag on their own. I don't care about that. But what I will say is that I don't gatekeep. And I feel like that's what these girls in this industry do. When like I just feel like JT, when she became cool with Nicki, she became a complete lapdog for Nicki. Let me just put that out there. Another thing about that too, some of these same girls that was yelling out free JT and all this other stuff, she stopped fucking with them. She stopped, like Megan was one of her biggest supporters, and she didn't fuck with her no more. You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi was a girl that supported her. She didn't fuck with her no more either. Like anytime you friends with Nicki, it's like you have to go against somebody against her ops as well. And that's just got to be a stressful thing to be a part of. Like, don't nobody got time for that bullshit. Like, I don't care who I work with. I don't care who I work with. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, it should not stifle me from working with them because it ain't got nothing to do with me. Why do I need to, you know, put myself in a position to have to pick a side in a situation that really ain't got a damn thing to do with me anyway? But if you're going to pick a side, you better pick that side and stay there. Don't bring your ass back over here with me. Don't come back over here with me because you didn't pick your side. You already shown me who you are. Sometimes there's really no need for no conversation. It's no need for no reconciliation. It's no need for anything. Once you pick a side, you stay your ass right there. And when they treat you shady, you still gonna stay over there. Don't come over here because I'm good on your ass. Don't bring your ass over here. We're good. There's no need. There's no point. So if Nicki is indeed shading the out of JT, then that's on her. And that's it. That's all I got for that. If she's indeed shading JT, that's JT. That's her fault. Because everybody should know how it goes down when things happen that way. Everyone should know. But you know, it is what it is, y'all. However, this has been another live episode of Yes for the Mess. I hope that y'all were not bored with this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that this went on for far too long, but I ain't been live in a minute. Really, since I left, I ain't been live, and I had a lot to catch up on, so I had to do this live. But we had over 300 people up in here, so I really appreciate you guys for that. I'm finna get off of here because I think Jamar's mom's down there cooking. So I'm finna go down there and get something to eat, and then after that, I gotta go get ready to go out. Me and Bando going out today. So I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Okay. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, okay. Your boy is up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Don't shake your ass, booty acting up. Don't grab your drinks, let me pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your corns like Mario. Couldn't slip me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the whistle, don't test me, nigga. My team leave the weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. The hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Haters hear my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, big bold bitch, sucking chain. Bam.
Nigga hot. Don't sweat. Don't stop. Don't sweat. Nigga hot. Don't sweat.